lovely people, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Okay, this morning I'm going to prepare plantain and beans, so I'm going to show you all the ingredients that I'm going to use. And at the beginning of this video, I'm going to show you all how I boiled my beans and how I preserve it over the night. Then the next morning I boil the beans. So this is the beans. This is 2 pack, though it's much. I'm going to use half of it for today, then keep the rest in my freezer. Then I have some smoked meat that I'm going to use. Okay, for my beef, you can also use cow skin, but I'm going to use smoked beef. I also have some fresh fish, the beans of course, some salt, white pepper, ginger and garlic, onion, and this is the tomato I'm going to use. You can use fresh tomato if you want, but I'm just going to use this canned tomato for the beans, and also the groundnut oil. So that is all for the ingredient. And of course plantain. Of course, I'm just going to peel, then scrape the back of the plantain. Normally this plantain is a little bit difficult to cook, because when starting to cook, you need to start with a lot of water, and you don't need to add any water again. Once you add water, it's just going to change the color of the plantain. Okay, let's start with the cooking. So I'm just going to put in the plantain to the boil water. Though the water is much, for me it's just okay, because if I add less water, then I need to add more water at the end. The plantain is going to have a different color. So I'm just going to boil. And if you like to put a little bit of salt, you can put, but I'm not going to put any salt. So I'm just going to cover and allow it to cook. Then for our beans, I'm going to put onion, then I'm going to put in the tin tomato. So I'm just going to cover, then allow it to cook. So I'm just going to add in my beef, dry fish, then allow it to cook together. So I'm just going to add my maggi, including my good crevettes. Then I'm going to add my blend pepper, salt, then ginger, garlic, white pepper, and of course crayfish. I forgot to mention crayfish at the start of the video. So I'm just going to put, then I'm going to taste. If everything is okay, then I'm going to put the beans. So I added oil, so I'm just going to add the beans. So since the beans is mush, I'm going to preserve some in my freezer. So this is what I normally use to preserve my beans. This is a really big pot of beans, so I'm not just going to eat it alone. So I'm just going to add. Then I'll allow it to cook for 8 minutes. Okay, thanks for watching.